So her ability to run him down and smother him going to be a lot better. And I think we saw that there. I think he might have caught him at a dash back. So yeah, good stuff to CC. And I think we're going right into another game. I think we're going to have Channighan versus TFH. Now, I haven't seen these two play in quite a while, but I think last time Chan won. Now, I could be wrong because, again, I haven't gone to a ton of stuff lately. But the last one that I was at that I bore witness to, Chan definitely won in a pretty dominant fashion. He was even going for like taunts and stuff at the end. But we'll see what happens here. I feel like you have to have really precise control of Daisy and Peach in this matchup because there's so much weaving that you have to do through the projectiles. And you know, Peach and Daisy being pretty tall characters, so just one lapse in judgment of spacing can really get you opened up. But yeah, just kind of ooh, good parry, but doesn't get the correct punish on it. I so wish parries were better in this game, but they're not. So there's that. Ooh, able to shield grab him from that far. That's kind of crazy. I feel like the turnips being better in this game are a really big help for Paisley in these types of matchups too. I mean, it's not the best projectile ever, but just having something to kind of like herd your opponent in a certain direction can be helpful. Ooh, probably didn't mean to go past the ledge there. It's going to take a little bit of damage for it, but nothing too major. But yeah, TFH just playing a really solid game, just getting his little hits here and there, and then confirms bomb to fair, and he's got a pretty sizable lead going on right now. That was a good grab by Chan. Ooh, good high up B. That is one thing that Paisley has that other characters don't. Toon Link can kind of... Is he dead? No, the bomb. Toon Link can kind of... Ooh, yeah. Trying to shield grab that. That's not going to work. Peach and Daisy being some of the safest characters in the game on shield, if you space correctly. Ooh. Let's see how he's going to get this kill. Back throw? No. Ooh, pulls the bomb. Didn't really need it to kill, though, there. Ended up getting a fair anyhow. Yeah, in spots like that, kind of what I'm talking about. Like he got an arrow there in close quarters, but he wanted to be safe. His mindset was he wanted to get out of that scuffle situation. So although he probably could have converted, he wasn't quite ready for it. And again, you know, that's just the risk you take when you play very defensively minded. You may not, you know, you're not holding in as much to convert. You're kind of holding back to get away from the situation. Ooh, that was scary. I think if he would have grabbed him there, then that would have been a really good pressure sequence. He went with the side B. What is happening? Reliving. Ooh. Honestly, probably not expecting the DI left on that bomb, so he didn't quite confirm it fair. But if Chan meant to DI that way to mix him up, then really good on him. TFH once again takes the stock lead, though. Ooh, and right there we're kind of seeing, at the end of the day, Peach and Daisy, they're really slow. They are really slow, and if you're full dashing back with a fast character against them, they're just not going to catch up to you. Ooh, is he? I think the bomb. Ooh, really good turn up. Really good turn up, but then good high recovery again by TFH. Chan not quite calling that out. Ooh, yeah. Really unfortunate damage to be taking in this situation from Chan. Because this is a scary percent. He has full rage, and honestly, I think a bomb confirm will kill him. But sealing that stock with the fair. Oh, that's scary. Yeah, and this is just a really scary spot to be against Young Link, because I mean he's walling you out. You know, you are down quite a bit, and you feel like, you know, while he's walling you out, any of these little stray hits that he gets with his bomb or his boomerang or his, yeah, like right there, that just led into death. Just that little hit. Yeah, so good stuff to TFH. I think he played that matchup pretty well. Just kind of walled him out. Abused the fact that Paisley is really slow, and you know, while Chan's doing all this weaving to try to make it through these projectiles to get something going, you know, that kind of, there's only so many spots that you can weave to, you know, and eventually, if the young Link or Toon Link is making the right calls, he can punish you for those. So we'll see. Going to Yoshi's Island, or is this story? I don't even know. I think this is story. I think Chan likes this stage. I don't know why. I don't really know like what stages are good for Paisley. But maybe just liking more like platform maneuverability. But at the same time, something that you always have to be cognizant against like short characters is if you give them platforms, they can kind of hide from your aerials beneath them from certain angles. Yeah, and see right there, Chan probably expecting that to be punishable, that dare, but it has a lot less lag than you'll think it will. It has lag, but not nearly as much as you'd expect. Yeah, and that's a classic bait from Paisley. Ooh, his magnet hands kind of saved him there. Yeah, I think Chan needs to do a little bit better on these edge guards if he's gonna turn this set around. I honestly think like some runoff nairs could be helpful. Ooh, wow. Really, really good neutral B. I was not expecting that. I don't think TFH was either. Ooh, okay. Doesn't convert, but that could have been a ton of damage. Not dying, but he let go his shield for that second hit of dare. Or, fair. He's got Mr. Saturn. Throws him away. Get out of here, Mr. Saturn. No one loves you. I'm just kidding. Ooh, wow. Living. I did not expect him to live that, but apparently you can DI that move super far to the left or right. 2 Mr. Saturns? What is this? He did. Yeah, 2 Mr. Saturns, and then TFH picks it up, and then he dies. I want to see a bomb. I want to see a beam sword. That's not even possible in this game, but I want to see it. We'd have to DQ him because he'd be cheating, but... What is happening? What are the odds? Someone in the chat, do the math. Someone crunch the numbers. How does it happen? What are these shenanigans? And amidst all the chaos, Mr. Saturns and all, Chan with a really solid lead here. Yeah, that's nutty. I cannot believe he got that many Mr. Saturns. Oh, I don't know if he meant to do that. He might have meant to buffer roll on. I thought he grabbed the ledge. Wait, what? Okay, so T-Rex crunched the numbers here. We don't have the exact stats, but it's 166 to pull a single Saturn. So multiply that by 3. 0.2%, which isn't as crazy as I expected it to be, but it's still crazy. Wait, what? Oh yeah, no, I mean it's still nutty. I feel like that should be on stream. I kind of want to commentate that actually. Alright, so going into game 3 here between Channighan and TFH, losers quarters. So yeah, I'd say that Chan, he did a lot better job like maneuvering around the projectiles in game 2. And he just got a lot of like good solid conversions going. One thing to note though, TFH going to his original main, the Toon Link. Now, generally seen as like the worst character among the two, but it's also his main, like his more comfortable character, I would imagine. And although they handle similarly, I mean, just going back to your main can be really helpful a lot of the time for just like a mindset thing. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm not super privy on like the differences between the two. I feel like Young Link's combo game is better, and his aerials kind of come out a little bit quicker, but Toon Link hits like a truck with his aerials, or at least his fair for sure. Yeah, and one thing I've said about Chan in the past, and I'll say again, is he has a lot more patience in spots where I wouldn't expect like a player that comes from Melee to have. Not saying that Melee players can't be patient, but they tend to like to go in, and he's a lot more patient than I always expect him to be, and I think that really helps him in the TFH matchup. Also, the Young Link matchup. Oh, barely swerving that turnip. And this is scary. Ooh, that doesn't kill. This is actually kind of a scary spot to be in because you're playing against Young Link, right? And now you have 46% on you. And he's just, I mean, he's content to just like run around and get all this chip damage. He's really good at getting chip damage. Is that going to kill? No. Probably DI'd it pretty well. It's so funny when turnips catch. He's oh no, I don't know if he meant to do that, but he could have just back thrown him. We'll see if that comes back to bite him. Ooh, okay, yeah. Rams through with the bear there, and he's in kind of a tight spot, but Peach and Daisy, they got crazy damage output. Ooh, yeah. Dude, that was a good little confirm there. The back hit of the boomerang into up smash. Wow, I cannot believe that's still confirmed. That's crazy, actually. Yeah, I feel like TFH's like zoning game and projectile game is better with his Toon Link. It might just be because he has better control of the character. But yeah, overall I think that he leaves himself open a lot less. So that can be really helpful, especially in a matchup like this where he didn't expect himself to get a bomb, but he didn't need it. Lots of crazy RNG in this set. He got three Mr. Saturns in a row. He's gotten 2 bombs. So yeah, that kind of crazy. Hasn't really like led into much, but nonetheless. Ooh. Yeah, and this honestly is like one down tilt away from being even or Paisley's favor. Ooh. And sorry when I make those noises, but it's just so scary to be in that spot. Taking many an arrow to the knee there. Oh, and he's losing this projectile war. It seems like he's trying to slow it down and he's trying to like throw his own like turnips in between. But TFH is playing that game better. Yeah, and that's one thing about Pokemon Stadium 2. There's so many moves in this game that send out a really low trajectory to where you get set up on those like for tech chases over and over and over again against a ton of different characters. Palu and Roy come to mind, Wario comes to mind, and that can be so scary, especially in last hit scenarios. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, good stuff to TFH. Yeah, I don't ever think he really like differed from his game plan there. I mean, he was just, he was just down to zone him out and to take his little hits here and there, and